Hey guys, it's me Jake from JakeMan21642. Today I am so excited to bring you a video of this 2018 Volvo XC60. This one is a very nicely loaded T8R design. As you can see, this one is finished off in a beautiful crystal white pearl exterior, which looks so good on the R design trim level of this vehicle. Coming along the driver's side, you can see right here you do have body colored door handles, of course, with your intelligent entry built in. On the R design, you do get these silver capped mirrors, and the way you can tell a T8 is by the charge door up front on the fender. Around here, panoramic roof, of course. You do have your radio antenna right there. And around the rear, parking sensors, of course, backup camera, of course. You do have your T8 R design and twin engine badges right there. XC60 on this side. Of course, this vehicle is equipped with a power tailgate. And one of my favorite parts of the XC60 when you have the air suspension is this right here. Press, and it will lower the vehicle down. I'm 6'2", and it lowers it down to about my knee height. And you can see, makes loading things in and out of the vehicle very nice and easy. Go ahead and bring it back up. And just close the trunk from right there. Now on the passenger side, you can see your actual fuel cap right there. And over here, this one is riding on Pirelli Scorpion Zero tires. They are all seasons, and they are 235/55 R18s, so this one does have your 18-inch R design alloy wheels on it and rear disc brakes. Coming to the window sticker on this one, 2018 XC60 T8E all-wheel drive R design. You can see your performance right here. This one does have the 2-liter turbo and supercharged engine. Combined 400 horsepower and 472 pound-feet of torque, which I have to say, this car probably puts you back in the seat harder than anything else I've ever driven. It is an absolute blast to drive. But you do have a 10.4 kilowatt hour battery, and all of that right there. Coming into the options, this of course is the R design. It has the convenience package, the vision package, advanced package, which gives you the 360-degree camera, heads-up display, things like that. The heated seats and steering wheel, metallic paint, protection package, red key, the Bowers & Wilkins premium sound, which is my personal favorite option, 4-corner air suspension as well. And you can see your fuel economy specs and all of that up there. Up front, of course, this one does have your Thor's Hammer LED daytime running lights, typical newer Volvo. And you can see your camera right there as part of the vision package. Get in this one. In typical newer Volvo fashion, it does have this key fob, which my favorite part about it is depending on the leather you get in your R design or inscription model, is the leather it will have on the key. So this being an R, it does have the perforated black leather, probably the best looking key. Coming to the inside, just have the key fob with you, come up, grab to unlock, and touch right there to lock. And inside, of course, this being an R design, you have a beautiful interior. You can see the R design seats with your R design badges on them. They are leather around the edges, very nice soft perforated leather, and then you do have the Alcantara in the middle, which feels fantastic. Thigh extension, of course. And you do have all of your power controls down below. R design sills, and your aluminum sport pedals in the R design. Start it, foot on the brake, and just turn. And just like that, no startup noise at all or anything. Close the door, and just have the key fob inside of the vehicle, you're good to go. Not necessary for operation, but right here is a place where when you place your key there, it will let the vehicle know the key fob is inside of the vehicle, and while it won't charge it, it will keep the battery from discharging any further. Inside, you can see you do have a leather wrap steering wheel, the beautiful perforated leather on each side. You have your cruise control, audio system controls, R design badge down below, and paddle shifters on the back of the wheel for the 8-speed automatic that this one does have, which you can see your shifter right here. It is a crystal, and it looks so beautiful. Go into drive. Just click down, you can go into your braking regen mode. Up for reverse. Does bring up your rear backup camera on the display. You can zoom, bring up your 360-degree view camera, your park in, park out, all of that. Very nice. And then right here, just press for park. On the door itself, up top, all padded material, padded leather around here, and your beautiful stitched leather right here. All for your automatic windows, power mirrors, power locks. Power mirrors, of course, do power fold in typical newer Volvo fashion. Just press both buttons down at the same time. Do have your gauge dimmer right here, trunk release, fuel cap release, and even the dashboard around here is a soft rubberized material. Your Bowers & Wilkins speaker built into the door with your beautiful metal speaker grates. The aluminum trim does follow along around the dash and everything else. Up top again too, all soft padded material. You can see the heads-up display this one is equipped with as well. You have your Bowers & Wilkins audio system in the middle, your channel for that and everything else. You can see the gauges right here, your speedometer, and everything on that side. Speed warnings and all of that will come up. And then you kind of have like your hybrid charge gauge, whatever you want to call it, on that side, which will let you know when the vehicle is ready to go and everything like that. Distance to empty, your outside temperature, and everything else will show up on the display. 2 air vents. In the middle, you have your Sensus Connect system, typical newer Volvo. Your navigation, which will show up on the display, and as you can see too, it will show where a Volvo dealership is relative to your location. You have your radio, AM, FM, CD, auxiliary in, Bluetooth, audio streaming, all of that. Bluetooth phone below there. Swipe, you can bring up this display. You have all of your different applications, different things down here, your travel link, everything else, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, which these finally do have. Up top, you have all of your vehicle functions, your hold, charge, ESC on and off, lane keep, park assist, all of your different cameras, park in, park out, head-up display, bliss, private locking, everything else. Up here, you can go to your settings, can bring up your owner's manual and access your profile. Down here, you have your climate, which you can set for each side, dual zone automatic. This one does have heated seats for the driver and passenger, as well as a heated steering wheel for the driver. You also do have your climate, which you can bring up right there. Very simple to use. Same goes for the passenger with your zone, as well as your heated seat. Down here, you do have your defrost hazards, everything of that nature, as well as your volume controls for the radio. Skip, and your play pause right in the middle. Storage, as well as more storage back here, and as I showed, the place to put your key, as well as a 12-volt outlet. You have your start stop on and off, drive mode select, which you can choose between all-wheel drive, pure, hybrid, power, and off-road. Your parking brake on and off, as well as auto hold on and off. And inside of the armrest, you do have 2 USB ports, plenty of storage as well. Seats in this vehicle, as I said, they feel amazing. I mean, I'd be lying if I said otherwise. They are amazingly comfortable. As I said, the Alcantara in the middle and your very nice aggressive bolsters on the side, but they hold you in so well. I mean, I'm 6'2", I'm definitely a larger person. I fit in these perfectly fine. You will not have any issues. Also do have the typical Swedish flag right there too. Interior lighting controls up top, they are LED of course. You have your Volvo On Call, SOS, and your beautiful frameless review mirror right there. Sunroof, you do have the shade for it, which is one-touch automatic. It will go all the way back. And overall, I mean, this interior is just a fantastic and amazing place to be. It is so high quality. Go ahead, unlock all the doors, driver's side automatic window down. And just go ahead, pop the hood. And obviously stepping outside, this one being the T8 hybrid, you can see at the moment while it's sitting idle, this vehicle is completely silent. Stepping into the rear seat. Now, I'm 6'2", and stepping in, I have plenty of space. It's very comfortable back here. In typical Volvo fashion, you have your air vents built into the pillars for rear passengers. Very soft padded material on the door, everything follows through. You even have the stitched leather, automatic windows, and your Bowers & Wilkins speaker grates. Back seat pockets on each side, storage in the middle, as well as a 12-volt outlet. Armrest in the middle, storage, 2 cup holders on the front, and you do have a storage compartment back here. This will drop down, and you can access the trunk. Your sunroof up top, as I showed. And you also do have your interior lighting controls on each side. Go ahead and open up the trunk, and you can see too, now that the sun is starting to come out and hit directly on the vehicle, this crystal white pearl has such a beautiful shine to it. Inside of the trunk, this one does include your cargo cover. You can actually pop it up and move it out of the way on its tracks right there. This one does include your charger inside of its original packaging, of course. You have a Volvo plate frame included with this one, and your all-weather mats right there. This one does have the all-weather trunk mat installed, of course. Below all of that, does some storage in the T8. Storage pockets on the side, your 12-volt outlet. Do have your back seat releases right here. Push, and just like that, it will drop down. Very nice and simple. And like I said, this is on its little tracks. You can just slide it back down, lock it into place. Back seat from the passenger side. Now this right here is included with every single one of these when it is sold, no matter what trim level you get. And this is just one of the things I love about a lot of the newer Volvos, the attention to detail. This is the box that your key will be included in for the delivery of the vehicle. And you can see in general, just the beautiful packaging and, like I said, the attention to detail. This is a very nice hinged box with a rubberized outside and felt lined inside. But that will be included in the sale of this vehicle, of course. Back seat from this side, everything follows through as you'd expect. Vents built into the pillars and everything else. Up front, power passenger seat. And inside of here, state inspection certificate and all of that right there. And the R-design door sills. Up front, as I said earlier, you can see your Thor's Hammer LED daytime running lights on each side. And up underneath the hood of this XC60, this one is equipped with Volvo's 2-liter twin-charged, so turbo and supercharged engine, paired to the electric motors, I said, producing 400 horsepower, which is nothing to joke about in one of these. Like I said, this thing is insanely fun to drive. And being a hybrid electric vehicle too, of course when you step on it, the power is always right there. This is a very, very nice engine setup in this vehicle. Bring the automatic driver's side window back up. Cut it off right here. Remove the key. And as always, this vehicle is for sale at Volvo of Richmond here in Richmond, Virginia. If you are interested in this vehicle, please let Volvo of Richmond know you saw this video. Thanks for watching.